Do I have any progress on a G? Not yet, so we'll keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. Gooey's doing pretty well. Then again, we had one win with Palkia and said this is a good deck. We've just done the same with Goodra. One win and we're good. But yeah, at the moment, I think this is leading the charge for the deck I'm playing. I've got a little bit of experience with this deck anyway. It's Lost Box. It's just, you know, learning the order of process for Goodra as well. Oh, that's... okay. We've got the energy for retreats. That's fine. I'm just not thrilled that we don't have a Comfy there. But we can get a Comfy with Battle VIP Pass pretty easily. It's whether we go to Comfy. That has made that decision quite easy. We capture energy, we grab Radiant Greninja, we've got... only one Goodra again? That is only one Goodra again, that's annoying. One Goodra, 3 escape ropes, 3 switches, 1 path, we've got 1 in hand, 2 boss, 2 parasol, 2 steel, 3 water. We need to not waste any steel energy. Unless we've got a way to, like, recover it. There's a Palkia deck as well. That's okay. It might be worth throwing down Path to the Peak pretty early here. We want to get to 7 in the Lost Zone ASAP. We keep the Goodra. That pains me. We keep the Goodra. That chorus going, though, is horrible. That is... mean, quite frankly. We're under no threat of any hits this turn. We've only got 1 in the prize zone, in the lost zone. That sucks, but it's fine. This could be curing Palkia rather than straight Palkia, so we need to bear that in mind. Path to the Peak's going to be helpful here. I mean, against Palkia alone, it's helpful, but... Okay, so they've already wasted a Temple of Sinnoh, which is huge. We don't run anything but capture energy. And up to a point, that doesn't serve any more of a purpose than just a colourless energy, so... Okay, we're in a position. So we've got 2 steel. If we're running 2 Goodra, we need to make sure we only use 1 on a Goodra. That makes sense? That makes sense. So we need 2 water, is what we're going for. We're going to find another stadium immediately, which will counter Path, I imagine. Let's just make sure that's what they're doing. They don't seem to be off to a good start. Which is, you know, fine with me. You'd want to see some Sobbles here, let's be honest. They're just throwing away 3. Yes, they got enough there for... Yeah, cure him. Okay, okay. And they haven't used Rule the Region, so I think we definitely consider the Path play. We could Radiant Greninja. Ooh, the Marnie's probably a good play here because we don't have a great hand, if I'm honest. Let's conceal cards, see what we get. All our Goodras are in hand, which is really irritating because they're about to get sent to the bottom of the deck. I think we can afford to put Water Energy on Comfy, retreat into this Comfy, Flower Select. I'm going to be honest, I'm really hoping for something helpful. We don't seem to be getting it. So I think we shuffle a steel and a water back in. Do we play the Goodra down now? Or do we leave that until a little bit later? Because I think we'll attack with the Cramorant given the option. Lay that back down. I think we... Path and Marnie. The classic combination. And they're going to be kicking themselves that they didn't use Rule the Region. Then again, I'm Marnied, so... Okay, this is almost next to useless. I think we escape ropes to lock the Kyurem in. We can do some chip damage then. They're running their own temples. We're not going to have to worry about them. The scoop will be better. Scoop up the Comfy. Lay down you. Do we we need to keep the Steel Energy back, don't we? Okay, do we scoop the Greninja and search again? It's tempting. I think we should do damage and hope they can't do much next turn. Never mind, look, we Marnied them into like a Palkia V-Star. Ooh, Empoleon's gonna suck. We've only got 4 of the prizes right now. Although, I say it sucks, Path to the Peak's in play, so it wouldn't do much to us. But we're actually going to get a knockout in this Cure MV. Providing everything goes to some form of good plan. They are hoping to do damage with Empoleon V. Okay, another Path is huge. We want to end on Cramorant. We've got to remember that. Love to see a Colress right now. Not a Colress. There's not a Colress at all. We're only 5. We need 1 Colress and we're off to the races with our Mad Dog faces. We can't risk putting a Comfy up there. We need to do the greedier play and take out the Kyurem. And if they counter Stadium us next turn, which they probably will, we've got another one ready. We've also got Marnie, which is nice. And there's another Goodra. This is a very interesting position to be in. I'd be very surprised if we don't see the Empoleon come up. But Path is in play. They'll take a knockout, but Path is still in play. So we can still use our abilities. So we should be able to get both these Comfies powering up a Goodra V-Star. That's the hope. Anyway, Temple of Sinnoh. Can afford to not take the Water Energy. We switch into the Comfy. We Flower Select. Take the Capture Energy. No brainer. Lay down the Goodra. Make sure we've got enough energy available. We do. Capture energy on the Goodra. I think we get the other Goodra ready. Do Mirage Gate. Steel and Water. Pop that on the Goodras. Then we Marnie and hope we get an Escape Rope or a Switch. Preferably a Switch. We've got an Escape Rope, that's fine. We've also got 2 Goodra V-Stars. If we don't get Marnied, we're in an incredible position. Let's Escape Rope. Whatever they bring up, they've probably got an evolution for. Would be my assumption. If they counter Stadium us and somehow hit us for like quite a lot, but not knockout, we can immediately Moisture Star, which feels like such BM. Okay, there's Lost Vacuum. I was waiting for it. Wash Energy is interesting. So they're going to do 200 damage. Which we're immediately going to heal and then return a knockout. This feels like BM it is. So we want the Switch, we want the big power. Do we care about the big Parasols? They aren't. Well, we might as well take them, but they're not really relevant. We will Moisture Star. Big Para. Cramorant doesn't need to go down, but we'll play it down anyway because he's a good boy. He deserves everything. And we could actually switch into the Cramorant to take the knockout and save the Goodra a little bit. Is that worth doing? Are we likely to get boss next turn? We've got 1 card in hand, so if it's a boss, fair play. If it isn't, then, you know, it's probably game. 2 steel energies is huge. We can start powering up the Gudra vstar number 2. I think it would take a fucking miracle for them to actually do enough damage here. And they conceded. I was gonna say. That's a mean deck when it gets going. I like it. It's kind of like, it's weird because you kind of got to like relearn the Lost Box all over again. Which I'm sure when James will show up, it'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, more Lost Box. I've been playing Lost Box for 3 weeks. I'm sick of seeing Lost Box.